potential harm caused by excessive sharing. We eventually decided to adopt a more protective approach, as suggested by our son's therapist, and withheld any information that could be used against me in court. Unfortunately, this meant keeping our son in the dark about various milestones, such as promotions, vacation plans, and family news, until he was much older. AITA for not explicitly correcting my child's language. I am from a small non-English speaking country, but my partner is American and we live in the US. We have a 5-year-old daughter who is in kindergarten this year. I almost always speak to my child in my native language. Was I unreasonable for not explicitly correcting my child's language? My partner and I live in the US with our 5-year-old daughter. We're an international couple. I'm from a non-English speaking country, and my partner is American. To ensure our daughter is bilingual, I prioritize speaking to her in my native language. My partner and I have taken a hands-off approach to correcting her language mix-ups, opting to steer clear of explicitly correcting her instead. For instance, if she says, "I want melech," instead of, "I want milk," we'll ask, "Do you want milk?" rather than, "Not melech, milk." This strategy has led to a noticeable decrease in her language confusion. However, a recent incident at school left us frustrated. Our daughter came home from school and suddenly refused to speak her native language. She would respond only in English, even when I spoke to her in her native tongue. When we tried to engage her in a book, she broke down in tears. After some coaxing, she revealed that her teacher had reprimanded her for using her native language, claiming it contained naughty words, and had taken away her recess time. This revelation sparked anger within me. Upon speaking with her teacher AITA for refusing to teach my boyfriend to do basic household chores. I'm 20F, my boyfriend is 24M. We've been dating for a while, and are thinking about moving in together. Right now he still lives at home, I have my own apartment. The idea would we'd find a bigger apartment t. Am I the asshole for refusing to teach my boyfriend basic life skills? I'm a 20-year-old woman, and I've been dating a 24-year-old man for some time. We've been considering taking the next step and moving in together, which would involve finding a larger apartment. However, his lack of life skills has left me questioning whether we're ready for such a significant commitment. Recently, he mentioned that his mom does his laundry, and I was taken aback by his admission. I soon discovered that his mom does almost everything for him, including cooking, cleaning, and managing his finances. I couldn't help but wonder how he would navigate these responsibilities on his own. When I expressed my concerns to him, I suggested that I'd be happy to teach him some basic household skills during our weekends together. However, I also made it clear that I didn't want to assume the role of a teacher or a mother figure in our relationship. I wanted him to take responsibility for learning these skills on his own, rather than relying on me to spoon-feed him. Unfortunately, my boyfriend was not pleased with my suggestion. He felt that I didn't trust him to learn these skills, and that I wasn't willing to help him. He believes, update, is it arson if I burn down a building that I own? Hi everyone, came here to give an update as many people asked. The burning of the barn finally happened. We went to the fire department and asked about a controlled burn. They said it might be okay under certain conditia. Update, burning down a building I own. What constitutes arson? Hello everyone, I wanted to give an update on a topic that many of you have been inquiring about. The long-awaited demolition of the old barn finally took place. We reached out to the local fire department to ask about conducting a controlled burn. They advised that, under certain conditions, it might be permitted, but they needed to inspect the property first. We were instructed to remove any materials that could potentially emit toxic fumes or pollution, such as old tires and a partially dismantled tractor. The fire department deemed the wood suitable for burning due to its dry state and minimal paint presence. They were even pleased with the opportunity to conduct training for their new team member, which included protecting the surrounding buildings and vegetation. When the day of the controlled burn finally arrived, the fire department allowed us to initiate the process, but they took charge of actually lighting the fire for safety reasons. The fire required some assistance due to the recent rainfall, but it ultimately engulfed the entire barn at once, creating a breathtaking spectacle. The wood burned remarkably well, leaving almost nothing behind, which was exactly what we had desired. For those who were concerned that we were burning valuable items, we did salvage some tools. I am a bad motherfucker. I would just like to acknowledge that I am fucking killing it. I am a fucking gangster ass provider, husband and girl dad to 3 amazing girls. Despite everything thrown at me and my family the last 30 months, new baby, Phil cancer diagnosis, Phil death. I'm a force to be reckoned with. I'm taking a moment to acknowledge my own strength. As a devoted partner and father to 3 incredible young girls, I'm crushing it. Despite facing an onslaught of challenges over the past 2.5 years, a new baby, my father-in-law's cancer diagnosis and passing, a move, the pandemic, income loss, my wife and I each losing a grandmother, the loss of our beloved Labrador, another grandmother's cancer diagnosis, my own struggles with depression, anxiety, and ADHD diagnoses, marriage difficulties, the impact of social and economic unrest, family conflicts, the loss of our closest friends, the threat of civil unrest, caring for ailing family members, sacrificing daily, working a demanding job, coaching my daughter's sports teams, and more. I keep showing up, keep pushing forward, keep prioritizing love and connection. I provide a fantastic lifestyle for my family, and my wife and I have a deep and abiding love for each other. I give back, I grow, and I'm not perfect, but I love with every fiber of my being. There are days when it feels impossible, but I'm a force to be reckoned with, and I'm embracing this journey. Edited. AITA for rubbing my belly? I'm 28F, 6 months pregnant and the first in my family to be pregnant. My family has reacted weirdly towards my pregnancy so far, but this is a whole new level. I'm wondering if I'm tall or not. Being this far along, I am constantly feeling the B. Am I the A* for showing off my growing belly? As a 28-year-old first-time pregnant woman, I've encountered a lot of unusual reactions from my family towards my pregnancy. However, things took a strange turn recently when I decided to share my experience with them. Since I'm 6 months pregnant, I've been experiencing a constant, gentle movement of my baby inside my womb. At times, she presses on my bladder, making it uncomfortable. I've discovered that gently caressing my belly in a soothing motion can help calm her down and ease the discomfort. Due to COVID-19 restrictions, I hadn't seen my parents in a while, and I was excited to finally connect with them. I brought along pictures of my ultrasound and was looking forward to catching up. My fiancé and I had been celebrating our pregnancy together, and I was eager to share this experience with my family. When my sisters, 30 and 28 years old, visited me at my parents' house, I was chatting with them when my baby started acting up. On instinct, I began to rub my belly in a gentle, soothing motion. My sisters gave me an odd look and asked me why I was doing that, telling me to stop. They said it made them uncomfortable. TIFU by scratching my back. The following events actually happened today. For the last year or so, I have been diligently growing this little bump on my back. Call it a wart, a cyst, whatever. Right between my shoulder blades, just a little left of my spine, and right on. TIFU by unleashing a back disaster. The following events actually happened today. For over a year, I've been meticulously nurturing a peculiar growth on my back. It's situated precisely between my shoulder blades, almost exactly aligned with my spine, and conveniently situated in the can't reach it without help zone. It's nothing to be